Pennsylvania, exit 232 at the TA truck stop. I'm going to take a shower this morning, and I thought I would do just a quick video that I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I've been putting off. But it's called "What's in My Bag," and what I want to do is to kind of explain a few things about what I got and why I have it. And first off, I'll show you my bag. This is my bag that I take in. Oh, what is that? There's a movie. Oh, yeah, UHF, when Stanley Spadowski shows his mop. This is my bag. So anyway, this is the bag that I use, and I have this bag for a particular reason. One of them being it was $30 at Costco, but it has this handle that comes up, and you can buy them with 4 wheels on the bottom all day long. But this one, I don't know if these wheels are going to show up good or not. Let's see. It has the same kind of wheels that are on rollerblades. And so it's got 2 wheels, same kind that's on rollerblades. It's real easy to pull. You know, you don't have the 4 little plastic wheels that break in the parking lot, because the truck stop parking lots are so rough, full of little cracks and holes and stuff like that. I prefer these to having 4 that don't roll maybe as smoothly. So the question is, what's in my bag? And I'm going to tell you my secrets here. In my bag, well, first off, I guess we can do the exterior. In here, I carry things that I might need, and I'm all about redundancy. So I have, these are some razors that I bought. They're the cheap Bic ones, disposable. And disposable is the key word. You should throw these things away. They will butcher your face. And I guess I need to get blades. I usually use, oh, let me get my Cool Rays out here. I guess it's called a Gillette Mach 3. That's what I usually use, but I took the blades out and put them in my other one. I have some heavy duty serious toenail clippers, and I use them for more than just clipping toenails. And then I have, of course, the big ones, and then I have the regular size ones. I try to find really good ones, and some mustache clippers. Let me get this put back in. Yeah, even that. But I'd rather have too many of something than not enough. And I have walked off before and forgot my little travel bag, and because I have this little pocket with razors in it and stuff like that, you can, even if you don't have soap, you can use the soap that they have in the truck stop. They have body wash and stuff, and you can rub that on your face and lather it up enough to get a good shave out of it. But anyways, in here I have, I get these travel size. This is conditioner, Nexus. I like Nexus. I've been using this for a lot of years. But anyways, I get these little travel size ones, and then I buy the big bottle at Costco. You can get a bottle about that big for 19 bucks and refill these little ones, which aren't that much. I got those in the travel sections. They're travel size, trial size section at Walmart and Meijer. I shop at a chain called Meijer. They're big in Michigan and Indiana, Kentucky, stuff like that. So I'm going to get into here. I have some stuff in here today that I normally don't have, and that is, I was going through some stuff and I found these heavy winter socks, and I thought I'm going to put these in here just to have them in case there's a problem. And you should plan for having a problem, because you just never know. You know, there's 2 kinds of drivers. I always say, those that have and those that haven't yet. So you never know where you're going to find yourself, and I would just as soon have some nice clothes that I can put on and stay warm if I need to. So normally those aren't in my bag. I got this bag. This is I call it a shaving kit, or my overnight bag is what I usually call it. It has all of my stuff in it that I need over here. I hate this one. I want to tell you that right now. I hate this one, and I'm going to get a new one just because this isn't the kind I usually use, but it's the kind I could find at the time. Over on this side, so I keep my deodorant on that side. I got my toothbrush. I got some little trial size toothpastes, but those are my, like I said, I'm into redundancy. Those are in there just in case. Like, you know, I got a couple different ones. They were really cheap, so I just threw them in there to have them. This is what I don't like about this bag. Now, when you get a bag, this is really important. You want to get a bag, I don't know how good that's showing up on there, that has this hook on it. And you need that hook because in the showers, they have hooks all over the walls. And so usually there's one on the door. You can hang this on the door and all your stuff is right there beside you, hopefully. Got some shaving cream. Now those are probably the razors that were in the top of my bag, and I switched them out, but that's the old Gillette Mach 3. This is almost gone. This is really good toothpaste, if you can find it. Good for bad breath. And then I got this one. I don't necessarily use any particular brand at any time. That's just whatever I could find that day. I have some Q-tips in here. Never know when you're going to need Q-tips. Clean those ears out, whatever. And up here I have one of those little nose hair trimmers and a thing to do the goatee. So let's pull that out of the way. I always pack enough clothes for 3 days. Okay, I'm usually only gone a week. I don't shower every day. I try to shower every other day. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you can't do it. So anyway, I have this shirt on. I have my AD transport shirt. Then I have a plain Jane. Underduds for 3 days. Socks. Now remember, I'm wearing one set, so I carry 2 of everything. I carry my own washcloths, okay, because I don't like to wash my face with some of the ones I've seen. I haven't washed their hind end. I carry an extra washcloth because I don't want to, if I drop one, sometimes you drop one and you know, you don't want to be picking it up off the floor in there because Lord knows what's on that floor. Now this is a rag. It's I buy these at Costco or Sam's. You can get them, and they're just towels. Like you can get them over in the cooking section, and they're these towels for restaurants where they can just kind of wipe things up as they go. I like to keep one of these at least in my bag because like if you go to the TA and the Petro, they give you a hand towel, and then they give you a bath mat, and they give you 2 full-size towels. But if you go to a Flying J or a Pilot, they don't give you the hand towel. They just give you 1 towel and sometimes a bath mat. Most of the times in a washcloth. Sometimes they'll give you no bath mat or floor mat. It's a lot better now than it used to be. It used to be you got a piece of paper to stand on after you showered, but now they give you a bath mat. So carry one of these. You may not need it, probably won't, but you might, and it's better to have one than to not have it. Got some wonderful mouthwash. I love this stuff. If you're in a pinch or you're in a quick hurry, you can just put a little bit of this in your mouth and brush your teeth, and you're happening. Now I have my soap. Like I said, I'm all about redundancy. If you look in here, I've got an extra bar of soap. I always have an extra bar of soap in the bag, and then I got my soap in there. And very important, well, not important that you have this case, because I always make sure I dump all the water out of it and everything, because it does. I don't take it in the shower, but the soap gets water on it, and it'll actually drip out in there. Now this is important here, I find. is to get one of these little soap baskets. They're pretty cheap, maybe $3 or $5, something like that. But it's got those suction cups on it. And I have found myself in truck stops where they had no place to put anything, okay? So you walk in the shower, there's no place to put your soap, no place to put your shampoo. So you get you one of these little stickers, and it's getting better. Like I said, trucking is getting better, truck stops are getting better. And so you don't necessarily need that, but I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Sometimes I'll stay at a hotel and I have this shampoo. Don't need it. I got, tons of shampoo, but I just like to have a backup. This is what I like to use. It's Axe Anarchy, but this one I keep in here. But this is the one I use. I don't use the one in the bag. The one in my little overnight bag, that's my redundancy. Oil of Olay. Got to stay young, looking young. These are just gratuitous. Got them at the hotel. Never know when you're going to need some. Now here's an important one. This is fast acting Tinactin. All right, I like the powder kind. You can get a liquid kind or a powder kind, and I hate this lid, man. They suck. They don't work half the time. Like you gotta keep doing it. But this is for athlete's foot. Okay, now I have had athlete's foot, and I guess it's like luggage. Once you get it, you got it. There's no getting around it. So I don't have a problem with it now because I spray this on my feet after I shower in the truck stops. Okay, so I would highly recommend, even if you don't have it, to stop and get some of this, because it will hopefully protect you. I don't know, I hope so. I don't seem to have a problem with it now, and I spray my feet every time I shower at the truck stop, and even at home now sometimes. But I dry my feet real well, and then I spray them before I put my socks on. Always put your socks on before your underwear. Because athlete's foot and jock itch are the same. It's a fungus. It's the same fungus, so it will carry up from your feet if you don't spray or put your socks on first. So standing on the bath mat, put your socks on after you sprayed your feet, put them up. So now I'm going to repack, but because I'm going in to take a shower, if you notice you didn't see any pants in here, and I have my pants over here, I don't carry my pants in my bag because they take up a lot of space. So I'm going to go in. I got one pair of socks, but socks I'll carry two in, because in case I step in some underduds here. Now, today I would prefer to have this shirt because it's winter time and that's a long sleeve shirt. So then, okay, I got a washcloth. I'll throw an extra washcloth in case I drop one. I don't need my long underwear and my heavy socks. I do need this bag, but what I'll do, let me pull this out. Now I'll throw my pants in, because I have one of everything in there now, and I don't take everything in with me because it doesn't make sense to take everything. Okay, so now I'm set up for today's shower. One other thing, that's the nice thing about this bag, it has lots of little compartments in it. Right here, 98 cents at Walmart. Okay, I don't like to stand on the floor when I'm in the shower, so I get these, and you can get whatever you want. I mean, there was a time I forgot my flip-flops, or they broke. Sometimes these little things right here will tear through the rubber sole. So I used a pair of those Crocs, I guess they're called, and I mean, they worked good, but they squeaked really loud. Everybody was probably thinking, what the heck are you doing? I carry an extra bag in here just in case this bag tears. I can just throw it out and replace it. I'll get that. So that's in my bag. Make sure you got flip-flops. Whoa. So that's what's in my bag. Make sure you got flip-flops. Forgot my mouthwash. Gotta have that. Try to find you a bag that has lots of little compartments on it. Like I said, I got this at Costco. It was about 30 bucks. Great bag. I love it. I've had it quite a while. You want to get one with whatever you want. Wheels on the bottom, handle on the back, so you don't have to carry it in there. You can just drag it in behind you. One thing I will say that you should do is be real careful when you're going across the parking lot. If you haven't been trucking long, or if you're thinking about getting into it, there's grease, little blobs of grease all over the parking lot. So you want to make sure you don't drag your wheels through that grease, because then you'll throw it up in your bunk or whatever, and you'll have, I mean, grease migrates. You just can't believe how a little spot of grease can move around in your truck, and it'll be all over your clothes, all over everything if you're not careful. So anyways, this is my bag. This video is what's in my bag. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll be getting out a lot of videos this year. I kind of slowed down at the end of last year, and I want to get a bunch more out there, so as I think of things though. But anyways, what's in my bag? Trucking 101. Get you a nice bag with wheels, with a handle, redundancy. Have more than one of everything when you go out. Okay, I pack for 3 days, including the clothes I have on. So I have 2 sets of clothes in the bag with me. I don't carry my jeans in my bag because they take up too much space. I just put them in as I'm going in to take a shower. So what works for me doesn't work for you necessarily. Just because I'm saying this is what you need, you know what you need better than I do. But this gives you a pretty good ballpark if you're wanting to get into trucking, or if you're getting ready to go out and you're getting ready to go. You'll have it. This will get you by. Everything that I have in here is everything I need, and you will, if you just carry these things, you'll be happening. And like I said, get some flip-flops, get some foot care products, athlete's foot products, just so you don't have a problem. You know, if you can fend it off just by spraying your feet, it takes 30 seconds or whatever, and that's a problem you don't have to worry about. Extra everything. I got more than one toothbrush, I got more than one toothpaste, I got more than one shampoo, more than one soap. Redundancy. Make sure you have extras on the supplies. You don't want to be walking around looking rough, or any rougher. So anyway, so that's it, man. That's what's in my bag. Have a good one.